Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sherry from iGroup Taiwan. We are the reseller in Taiwan. Welcome to today's training workshop. And I'm going to introduce Turnitin Feedback Studio, a similarity check tool for enhance the original writing. Okay, let's get started. I divide the topic into three parts. First, we start with the short brief introduction of Turnitin. Then I will explain how to use Turnitin, like how to activate your account, how to submit your paper, and view the Similarity Report. And finally, I'm going to share with you some FAQs and where to find the resources in helping use Turnitin. If you have any questions during the session, please raise them in the Q&A section. First, what is Turnitin and what can it do for me? Turnitin is a text similarity checking system. It can recognize the text containing in your submissions and compare it with resources. It helps users to know better text similarity between your work and the sources indexed in the system. The use steps are very simple. First, submit your document to Turnitin. Then it will be checked against with the archive database or provide you the similarity report within 15 minutes to several hours. Using the report, you can review and revise your work multiple times to improve the originality of your text. Once you have Turnitin account, you can use it anytime and anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. Therefore, there is no need to stay on campus or log into school's portal. And how can the system process the similarity check? It is because they have immense data coming from three primary sources: the internet database, papers submitted by users worldwide, and the scholar publications from publisher and the aggregator. And there is more than 1,500 international publishers cooperate with Turnitin. Many leading publishers and open access repository from various fields, including biology, chemistry, engineering, and science. Surely, they share their contents and the publications with the system as sources to check for originality. These publishers also rely on the system to protect their credibility and reputation. And here is about the language that Turnitin supported. And submission is available in 13 languages, not only English. Text in Chinese or other 28 languages can be checked. And there are 20 languages supported in the interface. You can switch to the language you're familiar with. Okay, that's a quick presentation of system. Let's move to the next part, how to use Turnitin. In this part, we will work through from the account activation, submitting documents, and reviewing and downloading the Similarity Report. Okay, firstly, we need to apply for a Turnitin account. And please go to the library website and click on the Turnitin link here. Next, you will see the link on the left-hand side in Chinese labeled 账号申请 Account Application. Please click on it. And then you will see the information about how to apply for Turnitin, 如何申请 Turnitin. And students have 3 ways to apply for a Turnitin account. First, setting up an account using a class enrollment kit provided by the library. And second, be added by thesis introduction or the department administrator. Okay, let's introduce the first method for applying for an account. Okay, please go to the library website and click on Database Search under the e-resources here. Next, you will need to log into your student account. Then fill in the search bar with Turnitin, Turnitin. And you will see the search results as follows. Click on the title Access and obtain the class ID and the enrollment kit. After obtaining the class ID and the enrollment kit, please go to Turnitin's homepage, turnitin.com, and click on Login button in the right-hand side here. And click New User, click here. And select Student Link to access the form for creating a new Turnitin student profile. And first step, enter the class ID number and the class enrollment kit from the library here. And enter the user's first name, last name, and then the NCHU email address you provide for Turnitin login. And create a user password. The password must be longer than 12 characters, including at least one number, upper and lower case letters, and one special character, such as a $sign. And select a secret question for the drop-down menu. Enter an answer for this question. And remember and keep this information. The answer is case and space sensitive. And review the user agreement to continue using Turnitin. And enable the CAPTCHA checkbox and then click on I agree, create a profile. And this button click on. From the completed user profile creation page, click on Login to Turnitin. Okay, this is the first method. Next, I will introduce the second and the third method. Where your thesis introduction or department staff can create an account for you, and you will receive an email to active the account. This is also the main channel for students at our school to create Turnitin accounts. Okay, after introduction or department office adding you to his or her class, you will receive a Turnitin welcome email in your email inbox. And you can search the keyword Turnitin to find the welcome email sent from Turnitin no reply. The beginning of this email indicates your first name and last name here. And the first name and last name is created by your instructor or department office in Turnitin. Okay, the last name will be used in the next step. And you can see there is a red button, shows set up account. And please click at the button to link to Turnitin's account setup page. In this page, please enter your email address, and the email address must be NCHU email address, and your last name in welcome email. If your last name is in Chinese, you can go back to welcome email, copy the last character, and paste it to this blank. And if you see the prompt, a message shows combination is wrong, please confirm with your instructor or a department staff who creates your account about what is your email address and the last name they create in this system. And then click Next. Afterward, the email for password setup will send to your email inbox with the subject and set up your Turnitin account. Okay, please return to your email inbox and open a new email. Click on Here. This link is only for 24 hours. If the link expires, you can use another link below here to request a new password setup email. Okay. After click the Here link, you will directed to the password creation page, and enter and confirm your password here. And it is must at least 12 characters long, including at least one number and upper lower case letters and one special characters, such as a question mark. And your account setup is completed. Please log in to your account. Okay. At the first login, you will select a secret question from drop-down menu. And this will fill in your answer in the blank. This will used when you need to reset your password in the future. If everything is okay, please click on Next button. And then click on the button to agree with user agreement. An account activation process is completed. You can start to use the service. Okay, and there must be some issues during the account setup. If you didn't find the welcome email in your email inbox, please check the spam folder. If you still couldn't find it, please follow the reset password step to activate your account. So, if you forgot your password or you couldn't find the welcome email, please follow the reset password step as well. Okay, if you forgot your password, please go to Turnitin's official website and click on Login at top right of this page. Then we have select forgot your password. Click here below to reset your password. And please enter your school email NCHU email address here and click Next. And in next step, there are two different scenarios. If you remember the answer to secret question, you can simply fill in your answer to the blank and click on Next, and then proceed to set your new password. The second scenario is if you don't remember your answer to the secret question. Okay, please click on the label Forgot Answer below. And then a password reset email will be sent to your school email. Please go to your email inbox to find it. And the link to reset your password is in this email is only for 24 hours. Similar to the password setting email, you can also request a new email when the link expires. Okay, click the link here to go to reset password page. And enter your new password once the reset process is completed. You can use your email address and the new password to log into Turnitin. Okay, now we can start to use Turnitin. Okay, please go to Turnitin's official website and click on Login at the top right of the page. And then you will see the student homepage. The first one, if you would like to add your personal information, click at the user info. And here you can select an interface language as you like. And the center here, there is some classes list that you are enrolling in. You can see the class name, instructor who creates this class, its started date, and the end date. When the class marked as active, that means you can submit papers and get similarity reports in this class. When it displays inactive here, and the class cannot be uploaded anymore. Okay, and click on the class name which you would like to submit paper to. And you will be taken to a score page. This class homepage lists assignments created by the instructor. Here you may see multiple columns. Each one of them is an assignment folder where you can submit your papers and display the similarity score. If you see the submission button is blue, it means you can submit your paper. And when it is in gray color, the submission is unavailable. You cannot upload anything in this folder because it is already expired. And click blue submit paper and submit button will take you to the file submit page. And before we submit, let's take a look of what kind of documents are acceptable to this system to check the similarity report check the similarity. And Turnitin only check the text. It cannot identify images, fonts, or graphics. Furthermore, the file be generated by LaTeX, a kind of document preparation software, also cannot be accepted by Turnitin. And the document must less than 100 megabytes and 800 pages. We recommend using Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or Firefox to access Turnitin. Do not using the IE. And here is a list of different file types that can be acceptable and you can refer to. Okay, let's move on the process of submitting paper. Okay, there are two submission modes. One is single file upload and the other is cut and paste upload. You can choose which mode you would like to submit your text. And enter a title for this submission. And if you cannot remember the file requirement, you can click "What can I submit?" link to review the Turnitin's file requirements. Then select a file and click on Upload button. And you will lead to a review panel which with a blue bar prompt. Please click on the Confirm button. Then will a green bar prompt to remind you that you have successfully submitted your file to this system. And in the meanwhile, you will receive a digital receipt in your email inbox. The assignment may allow students override their previous submission until assignment due date. You can click on Resubmit button to upload second, third, or extra time submission. The submission time is not limited. You can continue resubmit your work until assignment due date. And it is also not limited how you use the assignment. That means you can override the same assignment folder with the same or another file. Okay. When you click the Resubmit button, there will be pop-up reminds you to different things. Oh, sorry. And when you click the okay, the first one is, please note that your earlier submission and the report will be overwritten and disappear forever. So if you want to keep the previous report, please download it before you resubmit a paper to this assignment folder. And the other point is also important. For each assignment folder, you are allowed the first 3 submission attempts where the Similarity Report will generate it straight away. After 3 attempts, for example, the 4th, 5th, 100 times of the resubmission, every time have to wait 24 hours for a new Similarity Report be generated. That is a limitation for a student account. This turn-time limit will not reset ever. It is continuous calculators. Continuous calculated. So we suggest you just use 1 or 2 folder for daily revision. Leave 1 or 2 folder for checking your overall defense, draft, or your final version. Okay, we are going to the next part, viewing the Similarity Report. In your assignment for the page you just submit the market process. Where the report is generated, you can see the similarity column turn to a percentage with a color tag. Then you click at the percentage to access your similarity report. It can take 15 minutes to several hours to return your similarity report to you. And waiting time depends on the length or file size of your submission. And you can see a different color tag and a different percentage. It's providing a summary of matching or highly similar text found in the submitted paper. The color of the report icon indicates the similarity score of the paper. Based on the amount of a matching or a similar text was uncovered. The redder the color is, the higher proportion of your text similar to the data index in this database. However, this index do not reflect whether the paper you are have or have not plagiarized. The human interpretation is always requiring for our similarity report. When you got a high similarity score, the most important thing is to examine your report to find out the reason why you got a high similarity result and how can you improve the originality of your own text. You can consult with your advisor or instructor to revise your paper. Okay. And after you click a percentage or the color tag, they will open a new window to present your similarity report. Left-hand side is your own work. On the right-hand side is similarity toolbar in red color and the paper info. On the paper info is in gray color, and you can do a paper download or know the paper information. Okay, let's take a look of the similarity tool icon in red color. The icon with the number calls Match Overview. The Match Overview shows the best matches. These matches are colored and number coded. You can see all resources are in different color or marked different number. Only the best match resources will show in this list. All the underlying matches are visible in the market breaking down view when you click at the arrow icon in the right-hand side of every sources percentage. It gives a breakdown of all matches that have been found in the paper and allows you to clearly view the similarity score. Okay, the second one is all sources. This view shows the similarity with one source at a time. All the sources that have been found are displayed and sorted by highest percentage to lowest percentage match. Here you might see many entries, more than in the match overview because these are all matched sources with your work. And each one will be displayed on one by one in this list. Okay, the last one is filters and settings icon. You can use this to exclude the quotation or bibliography material or small sources, and I will explain it later. Okay, then let's go back to your own works. Click on the Match Overview icon and we access the Match Overview mode. Sum of every single match in the list come to a total number of similarity score. The color and the number text match each one from the right to the left. That means if you see the sentence marked with purple color and the number 3, you can see a number 3 sources in this list. It will be the sentence best matched resource. Okay, to view this match, you can click at the number tag in front of the sentence. There will show you a preview of the matching text in the prompt window. This window highlights where the matches has been made in the original source's text. And we can see it comes from international sources. What is name of these sources and what are they text in the original page? Compare the sources text with our own work text, which are highlighted in our paper. The most important thing is to examine closely why the matches are colored. The matches are colored when texts are similar. So we need to confirm the first. Is this highlighted text a quote or a common word or phrase? Did I cite the sources correctly? Or should I paraphrase the sentence or paragraph? And you can try to use your own word to express the core idea to reduce the similarity. And you also can click on the icon on the top right of a small window to view the full content of these sources. Okay, and it will be displayed at the right-hand side of the report window. And if you click at this link, it will lead to the original web page here. And there is some little gray words below every source. It shows different types of resources. When the sources you selected is internet database, the content are available to view the full text mode, which I just mentioned. And however, if you marked a student paper, the information remains protected and unable to viewed because this company protecting users' privacy and the copyright. Okay, sorry. And you can only see the paper matches from which university or where submitted. Then if the sources come from publication, most of them is inaccessible because they are behind the paywall. By click on the link, you go to the publisher's website where you can view interest article only if your school subscribes to it. Okay. And let's go to another report viewing mode, which is all sources. This mode will help you to see how much the similar text comes from a single source. Sorry. And by clicking a single source, you will see it will see you match the text from the source. The report will tell you what is a similar text between your paper and the source is, and highlight it in red. And here is a exclude sources button. And the remove sources from this report is a function is instructor only. If you need any help, please consult your instructor or department staff. Okay, the next one, red tool, is filters and settings. Applying the filters exclusion will reduce the similarity index score or refine the number of matches shown in your report. The function can filter out the quotation, bibliographical material, and the small sources. And all of the settings can be used together. Okay, the first one is exclude quote. System will disregard any matches that use following quotation mark, which are in label here in red color. In this sample, we can see that I have used a quotation mark. After I tick the box, exclude quote and then apply changes. We can see the result after exclusion. All the paragraphs that were painted in purple have been disappeared. And if fit the quotation in this paper, it will do not complete for the whole quotation at the same time. The second one is exclude bibliography. Okay, system will disregard any matrix after the heading, for example, references, resource, bibliography, and another more bibliography exclusion definitions, and you can refer here. The system will recognize the title and exclude the matrix after this heading. You can click at the box right of exclude bibliography and then click apply changes. The bibliography matrix will be disregarded from the report. The last one is exclude small sources by either word count or percentage. Please note the function for excluding this material is approximate. And human judgment is final arbiter for proper quotation or bibliography reference. Please use it carefully. We suggest you consult your advisor or instructor or department office how much sources you are allowed to exclude. For example, if I put 1% exclusion, after I go to the all resources mode to check the all sources list 1% similar are removed from this list. So, and we have a FAQ about the similarity score. Could you tell me how many percent of similarity score given by Turnitin is appropriate? In my case, I get 19% from Turnitin. It is okay? Okay, Turnitin is a tool detecting text similarity. The similarity score is not plagiarism indicator. So we concern the human interpretation is always required. So do not judge the extent of plagiarism solely based on your score. Okay, high similarity score is not necessarily means plagiarism. It may including false positive. The false positive could be these 3 points. There will be because you are let you get a high similarity score, such as the terms usually used in your field or reference list, or maybe your own work published paper is stored in our student paper database. So you maybe get a high similarity score. So if there is a big chunk of similarity, you could try to rewrite them using a paraphrase or summarize writing techniques. If the content cannot be rewrite, consult your instructor. They may help you to exclude the certain sources that belongs to the false positive. And you can also use the filter tool to reduce the score. But please talk to your advisor or instructor about how to use it before you apply the tool. So based on above the situation, there is no magic number. The best way is discussing The best way is consult with your instructor or advisor to get the appropriate criteria with your own similarity report. If you check your journal manual script, you can refer to the publishing policy of publishers and the journals. Okay, so after completing the reading of your similarity report, you can download it, and you may need to submit a report to your department office or school. You can find the download icon in the toolbar, which is in gray color. And after click at that, you can see there are three options. The first one is to download the similarity report. Click on the current view. You can download your similarity report in PDF format, and you can hand it in to your department or instructor or school. And the second one, download the digital receipt is one page of PDF containing the information of the paper, like author or word count. The third one is your original summation file. Okay, open your similarity report copy generated by Turnitin. We can see the first page is a cover containing some information about your paper. From the second page is a full original text with color-coded matches. Okay, then it is continuing by summary of the similarity score and the sources list, which is the same as the match overview. And below this list, it is remarked the filter settings you are it will note which setting function you used. Okay, we can see another icon. Below to the download icon, this icon will present the paper's information. Okay, there are two important information for you. The first one is the submission ID. If you have encountered any issue, please contact staff with this error screenshot and the submission ID. The second one is the submission submission count. And this number indicates how many times you submitted the paper to this assignment. Please remember from the first time, you have to waiting 24 hours to get your report. Okay, the last part is FAQs. The first one question is, I have been waiting for several hours, but my similarity report is still processing. What can I do? Okay, if your paper contains fonts, figures, or hundreds pages, system will need more time to process it. Just give it more time. Or you could check the submission count. If you submitted paper to the assignment, the same assignment more than 3 times, you have to wait 24 hours. And if you can wait, please consult with your instructor for creating a new assignment folder for you. The question number 2. I get a high similarity score. The first matches are my previous draft. What can I do? If the class created by library will not index any students' papers of the repository. If you encounter this issue, it means there are some other one may had incorrectly stored your paper to our database. You can consult your instructor or library and refer this picture to delete your paper from the repository. This function is instructor only. Student cannot request any paper deletion in our account. And here are some resources that are recommend you can refer to. A link to download today's handout will be available in the checkbox. And if you have any question about using Turnitin, you are also welcome to consult with staff at the colleges. And here are libraries contact information and service type for you. And thank you everyone for joining today's training sessions, and wish you have a great day. If you have any question, feel free to raise them to the checkbox. And if there is no other question, I think it will be the end of this session.